this video is not a hate on Harbaugh video. I promise. Congrats to Michigan for winning the national championship. They overcame a lot of odds this season, a lot of craziness, a lot of chaos. But what I will say is, I do believe that Michigan is going to face more than what we saw this season with their head coach suspending himself and sitting out a few games. I think they're going to face some sanctions. And what I think Harbaugh did was him winning the championship. Yes, he solidified himself, but he took it as, okay, there's not much higher you can get than a coach that just won a national championship. Plus, he's been to a Super Bowl and has coached in the NFL before. So, with all that being said, I think he's a very smart man to take this job in the NFL. I think if he stays in college, he's got to deal with whatever the NCAA throws at them. Plus, you've beaten Michigan however many years in a row, and now Michigan's out here pulling the best players, trying to make sure that they beat you guys, or that they beat Michigan. So I wonder, and this is what this video is about, I wonder how much Harbaugh knew before he took the Chargers job. Did he take the Chargers job in a sense of, I'm not dealing with it, I'm done. I did what I had to do. Or did he take this job because he was just excited and he's been wanting to go back to the NFL? I could see a little bit of both, but from a lot of the reports that I'm hearing and a lot of the videos that I've seen lately, Michigan is about to be slammed with sanctions. And it may not be, a bunch of individual ones, but it seems like Michigan's about to get hit. And that's why you've seen a lot of these players from Michigan that have, declared for the draft. And now that Harbaugh is gone, you're going to see a lot of them in the portal trying to escape those sanctions, the same way you saw with Tennessee. In the NFL, it's a little different. Players can leave, but they still are punished whenever things happen involving them. But with this, can't really blame the players. There's not really much else you can do when a lot of it had to do with the coaching staff. I don't know. Like I said, it's just a weird situation. Not hating on Harbaugh. I think he's very smart for what he did. And I know from what I understand, he was getting or will be getting paid less in the NFL. So that's why I wonder, is it the stress? Is it less stressful dealing with NFL players? They're grown men. You're not having to deal with all the recruiting and the traveling and the, doing all that to recruit players and then having to keep them there and keep them out of the transfer portal and make them happy and get them NIL deals. So maybe that is what it is. Maybe, I don't know. People are saying that that's why Nick Saban retired, which makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't deal with it either if I was at the height of my career, or if you're like Saban, who, he was still in his prime, but you're towards the end of your career, and it's like, you know what? I'm good. It's getting a little crazy. Luckily, we got Kirby, who seems to be one of the few coaches out there who has his hands still, he's still got the bull by the horns, and he's not letting go. He hasn't resorted to buying players, which is very weird because a lot of the players out there really want money. And you see, though, this culture he's created at Georgia, is it strong enough to withstand NIL? Which that'll be a video for another day, but we're going to find out. But just like I said, I want to come on here. You tell me what you think in the comment section. If you like it, like the video. If you don't, like the video.